Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm about to show you how I do a sew-in in my sister's hair. But before I get to the sew-in, I have to tell you why I had to cut so much of her hair off. This is me going through her hair. As you can see, I didn't touch her hair. I didn't touch her hair at all. This is the state that she came back to me with her hair. And it kills me because she didn't care that I cut her hair, but her question was, if you have to cut my hair, what's the point of me growing it out? I'm like, girl, yeah, ends. This is her ends. Her ends, nothing was even, nothing. But anyway, she decided she wanted to get K-tips a couple months ago. She also insisted that she put a relaxer in her hair because she couldn't stand that her roots were growing in. I warned her, I warned her, I warned her. She did it anyway, and when she took the K-tips out, all her hair came out with. So this is the state we in. She got to start from scratch. So what I'm doing here is clipping all her ends, making sure everything is out even, get all the dead ends. And to be honest with you, she didn't cut her hair the moment she took the K-tips out. This is a months later. Months later, I had to tell her, when are you coming for this haircut? But she finally got it cut, and I am installing a sew-in for her. I try to go. I do not do that, just that blunt cut in the back where I went through her entire head. I went through up and down, sideways, vertical, 90 degrees, every anything you could think of. I went through, but I told her it had to go, and she's just looking down at her at her shirt like, well, damn. But it turned out much better, and her hair is going to grow. We have to learn to stop hanging on to dead ends and stuff that's just not going to grow. You cut it, it's going to grow back. As long as you're alive, your hair is going to grow. It's going to grow, unless you have medical issues, but your hair is going to grow. So this is just me still cutting through her hair, making sure I get everything in the front. Yeah, I chopped her hair. I chopped her hair off. I chopped it off. But anyway, she'll thank me later once all her hair start growing back even. I did recommend that she gets her ends clipped until everything fully grows back even every 6 to 8 weeks. So naturally, because her hair is so short, she probably keep getting sew-ins and braids. So I told her, if you get braids and you get a touch up, do it every time you get a refresh, a full refresh. You take your hair out and everything. So that is what we came up with. I wasn't able to show how I do my braid down for the sew-in, but I am going to show you how I put the cap on. These cap things, the little net things, those things, we didn't used to do this back in the day. We definitely didn't used to do these back in the day. We used to just braid it down. Honestly, we used to braid it down and just throw the glue on top and then just figure out how we're going to take the glue out later. But I do very much like to use nets now. I didn't used to do it. I didn't used to use nets all the time, but I do like to use nets. I feel like it holds the foundation. It keeps your hair, good and everything. So here's me putting on the net, cutting it off, and then I'm just going to go through with her sewing, and it's not really much I can talk about. I just, sew it in. One day in the future, I am going to try to curate a video of how I, my technique of the sewing, of how I use the thread and how I keep it flat and everything, but I couldn't show you here because later on in the video, we had to get in a rush. I will show you a picture at the end of the state of her hair before I start clipping her ends, just so you guys can have an idea of what's going on. But this is just me just putting her sewing in. Also, I forgot to add that she came in with two totally different color hair. The back hair was like a two. It was like a two. It was given like a 2 or 4. They all say the hair is natural black, but when you buy different bundles of hair from different companies, you don't know the tone or how it's going to look. So the few packs of hair that I'm sewing in the back are like, they're like number 4 in my opinion. They're like number 4, but she wanted a more fuller look, so she ended up going to the hair store and getting, one more pack just to, even it out. And that color, as you can see right there, is black. That's either 1B or black, and you can clearly see the difference. I really couldn't show you. You can kind of see my sewing technique in the front. I'll do a video for you, but I could not record the end result. I got some pictures I'll insert here, but I could not record the end result because she was in a rush and she was like, let's go, let's get out of here, like we still breathing. She had somewhere to be, so I had to be quick. And these are all the pictures of how it came out, how it looked. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments section down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do all the things you need to do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.